Hey guys, my name's Casey Paul, founder of the Supreme Stylist Academy and Success with Soul Coaching. And in this video, what I want to do is help you make the next 6 months the best 6 months. Because guys, we are in month 7 right now of the year and it has flown by. And I think it's so important to reflect on the last 6 months so you can truly make the next 6 months the absolute best. So I'm going to tell you my top 10 things that I have learned this year in the last 6 months, and hopefully they will help you too in your business. So let's get stuck in. Number 1, the first thing I've learned in the last 6 months is really trust your intuition and your gut. Now, I've always said this, I've always been a big believer in, going with your gut instinct, but in this, particularly the last 3 months, I've really started to, tune into it, and I've really started to just trust the universe and just trust that gut feeling. For example, I was offered to become involved in a network marketing company, a very successful one, and I was being really swayed, like back and forth, and I thought, I've already got my network of women, and I can maybe get them to sign up for it as well, and it really tied in nicely with some of the styling work that I'd been doing, and with my styling academy. And then I thought, no, because I really want to grow my coaching business, and I'm so passionate about my Success with Soul coaching programs. And I turned it down, and I promised myself that all the effort I would have put into starting to be involved with that network marketing company, I was going to throw into my other businesses, and my God, it has paid off. So I would say, guys, just really trust your gut. My intuition told me not to do it. My gut feeling told me don't do it. Even though I was really being swayed, it was like my mind was kind of telling me to do it. It was like the logical thing to maybe do, but my heart was like, no, I want to go all in with my other businesses and really take them up to that next level. So the second thing that I have learned in the last 6 months is to add more value always. The more impact you have, the more the income follows, okay? The more impact you have, the income follows, okay? The money is a byproduct of you adding the value. So add more value. And I have so many clients of mine that are like, I can't give away too much stuff for free. That would be silly. Why would I give so much information away for free? Like, I'd be a mug to do that. People need to pay for my services. Yes, they do. But I promise you, you can never add enough value. And the more value you add, the more your customers are going to want from you. So keep adding that value, guys. Like, I've really learned so much from doing this and just doing more videos and doing more free strategy calls and doing more ebooks and just giving more, and then you get more back as a byproduct. Okay, another thing I've learned in the last 6 months is that you can never invest in yourself enough. Keep investing, keep growing, keep learning. If you're not growing, you're dying. And I continuously, and I know I've said this before, I think I said it in my reflection for the last 6 months before this, but the 6 months before this 6 months, never stop growing, never stop learning. I still invest in coaches, I still invest in mentors, I still grow, I still learn. And obviously at first you're scared, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to fork out all this money. What if it doesn't come back? But it does, because the more you invest, the bigger you become as a person and the more impact you can have. And then, as I said, the more impact you have, the income just follows. And also, if you think about it like this, money is just energy. You put the money out, you get the money back. Another thing to think about, and I have really had to think hard about this, is if I'm not willing to invest in myself, how can I expect my clients to invest? It's just energy, right? If I'm not willing to invest in myself, like if I'm not willing to grow, if I don't believe in myself enough to invest in myself, then why on earth would I expect clients to pay me high ticket courses, like for high ticket coaching? Why? Okay, the next thing I've learned in the last 6 months is to take imperfect action. Guys, imperfect action is so much better than procrastinating and putting things off and never getting the shit done. It's far better than not taking any action at all. And I've taken heaps of imperfect action, and you get the results because it's not failure. You get the feedback, right? And then you do it better the next time. You keep trying, and eventually you get to become, I wouldn't say perfect, but everything just gets better and better by you learning what doesn't work by taking that imperfect action. So I want you to fail. I want you to fall flat on your face. So you get that feedback and you learn, and you build up those confidence muscles and, grow your business. The next thing I've learned is to say no more. Say no to the things that aren't serving you, and you're saying yes to your dreams, saying yes to your goals, saying yes to the things you really want out of life. Guys, I've had to really weed out certain things in my life and say no to things that, as I said, aren't serving me, so that I'm a better person. Because if I'm not serving myself and I'm not being the best person that I can be, I'm no good to anyone. If I'm moody and I'm miserable and I'm frustrated and resentful at doing things that I don't really want to be doing, but I'm trying to please everyone else, I'm no good to anyone. So guys, start saying no and start thinking that by saying no, you're actually saying yes to your dreams. The next thing I've learned is that happiness is not a destination. Now, I've always known this, but particularly in the last few months, I have noticed that the happier you become in the moment, the success follows the happiness. It's not when I'm successful, I'm going to be happy. It's when I'm happy, I'm going to be more successful. So start doing more things that make you happy. Start hanging out with the people more that make you happy. Start putting on that funny film. Start watching those TV programs that make you laugh or make you smile. Start cooking that food that makes your soul smile. Find those things that you love doing and that you're passionate about, and fully immerse yourself in those things, and the success just follows. And this, guys, is why it's really important to pick a path that you're passionate about. And my passion is to help women to build businesses around their passions, to find businesses that literally set their souls on fire, guys. Because when you find something that truly sets your soul on fire and you're doing it, it won't even feel like work, right? So you're gonna wanna add the value, you're gonna wanna do it more. And being happy and doing those things that make you happy are going to bring the money. The money is a byproduct, and that success is gonna be a byproduct. So try and find more things that make you happy, and the success will follow. It's not a destination, guys. Happiness is not a destination. Start being happy in the moment and watch what happens. Now, this one is a huge one for me. The one thing, this is probably one of the biggest things. There's a few things that are the biggest, the next one's coming up. But one of the biggest things for me has been to get my environment right. Guys, this I underestimated a lot. So I'd be on the sofa on my laptop, or I'd go to a coffee shop and I'd work, which sometimes I still like to do. And I was here, there, and everywhere with my laptop. But as soon as I set up an office environment, my business skyrocketed. Literally, like tripled my income. There's a few other things as well, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, but this was huge for me to set up this office environment I'm in now, which is a home office where I can actually go and keep my laptop. I don't bring it into the house anymore. I've tried to make that balance between working and then my personal life, so I'm not sitting on the sofa getting frustrated with an email or bringing my work life into the home. So I love having my flowers and having my Gabby Bernstein Universe Has Your Back cards and having my candle and just my zone, and I can really, really, really become productive and focus more than ever. And guys, this has made a huge impact in my business. So try it. If you're one of those people that thrives off being around other energy and being in coffee shops, maybe try that a few days a week, and then for the other days, try setting up something in the home where you know that that is your area that you work, no distractions. I need my focus. I can't be distracted. I'm very easily distracted by the dogs or by, any noises. So I just love being in the office in my zone. And I really have found that the smaller chunks of focus work are far better than me sitting on the sofa or going to a coffee shop and trying to spend like long chunks of time, having the distractions in between. It's really worked for me, guys, so maybe it will help you too if you try and find that one spot that you can go to and really focus and set up that environment for your success. So the next thing that's been hugely important for me, as was the last one, is to decide what you want. Really simple, just decide. Ask the universe and be very, very clear. And the clearer I've got, the quicker it comes. I promise you, there are things that give me a chill that I have written down that I wanted, and within a week or 2 weeks I've got it or more. So ask the universe what you want. Decide you want it and commit to it. Just decide. Because so many people, including myself in the past, and a lot of my clients are like, I don't even know what I want. So when I'm coaching a client, that's the first place I start, by getting to decide what they want. Tell me what they want. And a lot of the time they're like, I don't even know. And it's like, I always say, it's like sending a text. If you send a text to someone and it's all jumbled up and the letters are all not even spelling words, your friend or whoever's reading a text is going to be like, oh my God, what on earth are they trying to say? And it's like that with the universe. If you're not telling the universe what you want and you're being really confusing with your messaging and your thoughts and what you're saying to people, you're not putting it out there what you want, the universe can't bring it to you. So start being clear, decide what you want. Really start to think, decide what you want, and in all your actions and the way that you're speaking to people, let that decision come across. Tell everyone what your decision is. Tell everyone what you're going to do. Decide and commit. Another thing I've noticed in the last 6 months is that the universe is going to bring you clients from all different places that you wouldn't have even expected. So you might have your heart set on your money coming from one area, or think, when I put out that course, it's going to make all this money, or when I work with that client, I found my absolute ideal client, I love working with her, I know that we can create some magic together, and then that falls through. You think, oh my goodness, I so wanted to work with that person, I really saw that they had such potential, and you had your heart set on that one client. The universe is going to bring you stuff that will blow your mind. You will be like, oh my goodness me. Like, don't be so focused on the how you're going to get it. Just know that the universe is going to bring to you, okay? Just know that when you decide and you put your energy out there and you're adding the value, the universe is going to bring you clients that you never expected. It's going to come in very, very unexpected ways. So just trust that. Just trust that. Another thing I'd say, guys, for the last 6 months that I've really noticed, and this did come up for me before, but it always comes up, is that the energy of the people around you really matters. Really matters. So make sure that you're surrounding yourself with the high vibe people that are going to bring you good energy, because energy is transferable, right? So you put yourself in a room with a load of miserable people, people that are pessimistic, people that are talking about problems rather than solutions, and my God, your energy will be drained like that. It can take me from there to there. So I'm very, very careful about who I surround myself with. And obviously you're going to have people that you're around that are going through shit, that aren't going to be on top form all the time. And we understand that, right? In life, things happen. But just be very aware of finding your tribe of people that make you feel uplifted. Try and find your tribe of people that make you feel positive, that build you up and not knock you down, that talk about solutions and not problems, and just talk about doing amazing things in the world and not moaning all the time. So we've come to the end, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Now go and make the next 6 months the best 6 months, and use this time to reflect now, if you haven't already, and figure out what you did right, what your wins were, where you went wrong, and how you can make the next 6 months even better than the 6 months have just gone. Take care. Bye bye.